Elevations to everyone in the collective. We are definitely back for another live read. Thank y'all for tuning in and tapping in. Thank you for the likes, the shares, the donations, the subscriptions, the super chats, all of the above. I greatly appreciate it and ask that you continue to do so and support your girl in any way that you can, in any mannerism that you can, so long as it is from an upright space, a divine space, however it is that you can support the channel. This is a general message collective, so take what resonates and leave what does not. Remember, all messages may not fit with you in your life. Some of the message may fit with you, some may resonate, and some may not. It is okay to have disagreements. We can agree to disagree, and that's fine. The most that I ask is that you use your discernment and intuition when watching this reading or any other readings that I give out or that anyone else gives out. I ask people to take your own advice, be a leader of your own, and I'll wait for the Most High God source for your final confirmation with you and your situation in your life. If I say masculine, I can mean feminine and vice versa. Roles can be reversed in tarot. Okay, you can identify as someone a part of any community, and that's fine. My messages are never meant or intend to harm, hurt, or cause illusions or confusion in your life. They are only meant to clarify what you already instinctually and intuitively know. Ace of Swords. Oh shoot. Hi from Texas. Hey, Texas. Everything is going well out there in Texas. So, child, this shirt made me look big, but it doesn't matter. What was I going to say? I am open for personal readings, okay? Be mindful with my personal readings. I will not do a reading for you on anyone else. If you want to know about love, it will be pertaining to your life, okay? If you want to know about money, career, any of those things, general readings, chakra blockages, I do those readings as well. And I also give you a catered list, a very custom list specific to how you can clear your blockages, okay? Email me for any pricing at my handle, Shay, the Dual Alchemist, no spaces, no dashes, all one word, at gmail.com. Shay, the Dual Alchemist at gmail.com for any personal readings or for anything else that you may be interested in. I also do custom created frequency healing music generated specifically for you and your healing needs if you are interested in that. Pricing is also, I work by a barter system, okay? If you offer services here, a service that I may need, a resource that I may need, hell, we can do barter system stuff. I do not exchange sex for readings, okay? Just let that be known. Also, my readings are not set. They are, or when you go on my website, they do look like a certain price. But if your price range does not fit any of my personal readings or what it is that I offer, I can always cater the pricing to your specific financial means, okay? So don't be afraid to ask, okay? No real true offer will be refused, and I know that people, you want spiritual readings. Some people want spiritual advice here. Some people want to know what their blockages are, what their destinies and their paths are. Some of you may want to talk to your ancestors and spirit guides, as I am the medium and a conduit, okay? I don't take that lightly. I don't take that as a joke. I do not say that for entertainment purposes. I'm dead ass serious, okay? So with that being said, for anybody that is wanting any type of readings here, any type of spirit guide, intuitive guide, spiritual advice, spiritually catered or custom created routine that may help you on your path in your day-to-day life, you definitely can get at me. And again, pricing, it can be catered to your specific financial means or needs, okay? Don't rob yourself of being able to get some of these gems that I be having to drop on you, okay? If you are new to the channel, welcome. I am Shay, the Dual Alchemist, your dual natured being. I am a being that embodies both light and dark. I am high vibrational light and dark. My messages, they may scare a lot of people, and they may be very unconventional. They may be what you are not used to, but nonetheless, my messages are from a place of a divine space here. I operate out of my heart space first, okay? I start out with respect and I subtract, and that's on this channel. That's through any personal readings, and that's through any type of interactions and encounters. So be mindful of that. If you want respect, respect will be given where it is due. As you come into the live chat, be sure to hit that like button. For all my late night people, what's up, peoples? What's up, my late night people? I'm up tonight, so yeah. We are in Leo season, a lot of high vibrational energy. So first order of business. First order of business. What had Mercury retrograde in Cancer was very, very strenuous and difficult for me, okay? What did it teach me? It taught me the Cancerian energy, how to maneuver through a lot of chaotic energy, a lot of stuck and pent up energy. That's definitely what it taught me. You know, retrograde is about reflection. It's about being prepared for what's to come next. And then Cancer, we're talking about movement here. So how we move through the chaos in our life, okay? How we maneuver through situations, because however we maneuver through Mercury retrograde is how we will maneuver through any type of chaotic or strenuous situations or energies where energies are clustered up. It taught me a lot about how to maneuver through them, also while trying to keep my sanity. So kudos to me, and kudos to anybody that made it through Mercury retrograde and then go completely insane. For some of you, you know, Cancer is your rising. It is your peak point, you know. So for me, it was just a very difficult time, a lot of chaotic energy, a lot of like, it wasn't forward movement for me. It was no movement or slow movement. And I don't like that. I'm a person that does not like that type of energy. I like to be on the go all the time. I like to be productive all the time. And maybe, you know, if I look at the plus, the positive side of mercurial Cancer energy, you know, I can say that I had to learn a lot of patience. That's for sure. Did it almost drive me crazy? You damn skippy, it did, you know, but very thankful for what it is that it taught me. So happy Leo season to anybody that celebrates a Leo birthday, that has a Leo placement. I feel like I have a Leo rising somewhere. Who knows? Okay. So, second order of business. I need to talk to whoever is out here listening about this Queen of Swords. She could be a Libra. She could be Gemini. I don't pick up on Aquarius energy at all, but she could have Aquarian placements. But long story short, whoever this person is, if that Libra, if she's locked up, and if anybody knows anything about her or that energy, this is a person she's been very affiliated and associated with a lot of crimes against or particular divine feminine energies in the collective, as well as masculines as well. She's also, I believe that she was being held without bail. I don't know if she's been sentenced. She may be out on house arrest. Y'all need to check her because she's still doing stuff. When I say that I'm not understanding, like, if this woman is in a jail cell, how is she still making phone calls and talking to people on the outside to set up? She's still setting people up. If she's in jail, she's still setting people up. If she's out on bail or house arrest or something like that, she's setting people up. And I'm not understanding, like, where are you authority figures when this is a maniac out on the loose, okay? And whether they're in jail or not, this person is finding ways to talk to people on the outside, and she is sending people in to harm another individual, possibly the same individual. Like, are y'all crazy or what? So that just needs to be known. Somebody may need to check up on her or do more monitoring on that particular person, okay? And that's what, because this woman is involved with a lot of unalivings, a lot of deaths, a lot of stealing, a lot of inheritance and trust fund stealing, thefts, a lot of setups with people, a lot of diseases, a lot of cults and covens. Like, this woman has had her hands in a lot of stuff, and she's still doing it. And I'm not getting how. Okay, so somebody may need to check a judge or something like that. Somebody could have gave her, I don't know, extra phone privileges. She may have a hidden cell phone somewhere in her cell. Okay. But she is still calling people on the outside. She is still connecting people with people on the outside. And she is sending people towards a particular person or a particular group of people to, I'm telling you, to do the worst. And it's going to be on the hands of you authority figures that are supposed to be monitoring this woman. Okay. And closing on that one. With that being said, something is about a coup. Okay. You know, like a coup, like an ambush, something is about a coup. So what I picked up on, like divine masculine, divine being, divine masculine, divine feminine. Come here real quick. Let me talk to you. Okay. There usually, particularly, maybe in the past, maybe it's probably not now. I feel like this is more past coming into the present energy. Every time that it was meant for you to come into connection with your person, I feel like you were there energetically, spiritually, or physically. You could have met your person. You could have energetically connected to your person, however that may be. Okay. And then here comes another person. This person appears to be, it's like, it's like, damn, they, you know, it may be like you meet your person and they are everything. But then here comes another person, masculine or feminine. They may, you know, they may set off your passions. They may get your passions high. One is a fake and one is the real. It always comes in twos like that. Okay. Whenever you meet your divine counterpart or you're about to, you'll meet your counterpart first. And then maybe the karmic next, like right after, or you'll meet the karmic first and your divine counterpart the next, right after. Okay. It is set up like that. Why? I don't know. I feel like that's the part where the system is rigged here, but it is set up like that to separate the two of you. I'm telling you, the moment that you go on a date with the karmic energy, you feel like, oh, it's just one night. It's just a one night stand. It's always set up like that to put you back in a cycle. Okay. It's always set up like that. With that being said, something is about a labyrinth of lies, but not only that, I pick up on the energy. There is a coup. There's an attempted coup, an ambush, okay? So whether you're masculine or feminine, what I'm picking up on is that you could be about to come, the time has come back around. Maybe you missed your counterpart before because you deal with the karmics, or maybe other counterparts, they kind of failed the test, you know? This time around, it's not going to be just one karmic. It is going to be a plethora of karmics. I don't know who's sending these people towards you. It could be that Queen of Swords. Just take it as it resonates here. Somebody does not want two people to be together, or they don't want you and your divine counterpart to be together. They don't want multiple divine counterparts or couples to come together. So there is a coup happening. There could be a slew of karmics, masculine or feminine, or identified as something other in any part of the LGBTQ community. Okay. Take that as it resonates. You know your situation. There is truly no judgment over here. I really don't give a damn. Because what you eat or what you suck and fuck don't make me shit. You know, with that being said, there is a coup or ambush. You're going to come into balance or alignment with your person. You could meet them soon. And then shortly after, there are going to be a group. I mean, like, if you're a masculine, women are going to be throwing themselves at you. It's a setup. If you're a feminine, masculines are going to be throwing themselves at you. You're going to seem automatically, you're going to all of a sudden seem extremely hot. And like if you were used to dealing with the bummy type, the scrub type, the type that had money, the struggling artist type, or the type that had money and they really didn't, you know, whatever the case may be. Like this next slew of people, this next group of people, I keep hearing slew. Somebody is a slew foot. Child, take it as it resonates. Anyways, the next group of people that will come in almost like a group, like it's going to happen in unison in one way or another. Either the group is going to come first and then your divine counterpart. or the divine counterpart, and then a group of people. Okay. These are going to be like, they're going to be for masculines. These are going to be extremely hot women. I mean, they're going to be looking like, damn, like chef's kiss, like, damn, everything about her is, see, everything from head to toe, but be careful with that because, child. And I'm not saying that your person is not hot, they're not handsome, that they don't look good, that they don't have all these good qualities, that they're not sexy, that they don't have that sex appeal or that bring out that passion in you. What I'm trying to say is that there are going to be so many of them throwing themselves at you all of a sudden. You're going to notice this. You're going to be able to notice this. Jeez, I was wondering what the hell. So you're going to be able to notice this because I don't know why I do that, but hey. Anyways, you're going to notice that at the time that you meet that one person that feels like that they are everything that you've been searching for, the hotties, the baddies, the feminines, the fine niggas, they all gonna be coming out the woodworks. Everybody's gonna be interested in you. Everybody is gonna want to talk to you. Everybody is gonna find you attractive. Everybody is gonna be giving you all these offers, take you out on a date. These are literally coups, ambushes here, karmic ambushes that are planned. People sent towards you here to separate you and your person. The moment that you go on that date is it, because I feel like that for some of you, even if you've been in celibacy or you've been practicing abstinence of any kind, I feel like for some of you, somebody gonna make the ting. They're gonna give you all the tingles down there. Okay. And I don't blame anybody. We grown, shit, I didn't want to do that. Like they're gonna give you all the feels and tingles on that date. Somebody could even slip you something in your drink, your food. So be careful because it'd be more people involved in these things than what you know. You may get invited out to a date, a restaurant, or an event. The people that work there at the restaurant may know that person and they may do something to your food or drinks. So be careful. It's to get you loosey-goosey. It's to get a person in your pants. And the moment that happens, pew, you can kiss that divine connection goodbye. That's the messages. That's the message. That's the download, straight download from ethers, So glass slipper here is going to be many. With the glass slipper is going to be many people trying to fit their foot in that shoe. Be your divine counterpart, or they're going to come wearing the glass slipper, all pretending to be Cinderella. Y'all remember how that story went when he was looking for the one that fit the glass slipper? Every feminine in that village was trying to put their fucking crusty ass slew foot, their slew foots in that glass slipper. But only Cinderella is the one that can fit that glass slipper. I mean, precisely. No bulges, no feet too big, no corns, no bunions. Like, a shout out to my cute feet people. So anyways, what y'all, it's late. This is my late night persona. The sleeping giant. They're meant to put you back to sleep. Okay. Window, I cannot make it up. Window of possibilities. It's going to be many of them. And you're going to be called to really, really, really awaken your intuition and use your discernment here. Because with this sleeping giant, there is a moon here. Okay. There are actually 2 moons here. I don't know what that is. That could be a Mandela. Okay. Something about the Mandela effect, something about something being recreated, but made to look like something else. You are being guided to put your guard up here. Okay. To all these possibilities. And again, Divine will guide me on how to instruct you on how to figure out who's your real person, the shadow figure. Because these people are all being guided towards you by a shadow figure. This could be a shadow government. This could be a shadow organization. This could be a secret society even. But with the worn shoes, you're going to have to use your North Node compass here. I'm telling you to guide you. And with the worn shoes, this could be that if you are the new counterpart with the new contract, you know what I mean? And all the others failed your past person or all the others failed you. all these, there are many others that came before you, okay, that failed the test. They all went for the karmics here because somebody's sex was off the chain, or they were the Instagram model baddie. They were the man with the plan. They were the man with the 100 grand, okay? And 100 grand really not no money, but hey, to each its own, to each its own. To each its own. Child. Oh, ancestors of my highest good, I shy. Spirit guys, I shy. I'll listen, I'll slow down and listen. They like, you going too fast. You going too fast. I'm telling you, outdated and not enough. Like every other person before your divine feminine, divine masculine, every other person before this divine feminine has failed this test. Every other one. And like I said, it's not that your person ain't the bee's knees, you know, masculine or feminine, but they have all failed this test because, you know, something, and it's always something superficial. Remember that. I feel like that's one of the key giveaways, superficiality, artificial even, okay? There's can even be people who wear a lot of makeup, a lot of filters, and no shade to nobody that wear makeup because, you know, your girl likes to put it on sometimes. It just don't go anywhere. So, you know, sometimes I might put it on just to tickle my fancy a little bit, you know. Nonetheless, like it's going to be something very superficial about these people, masculine or feminine. Somebody may, as a masculine, divine feminine, if I'm talking to you, the masculine will come off very self-centered, very conceited, very real talkative. All they do is talk about themselves, and maybe they don't give you room to talk, okay? It may not even be something like that. It may be somebody always throwing stuff at you, throwing money like here, like, and there is a difference here because it's a difference between showering you with gifts of love and somebody trying to buy your attention, buy your sleepness, buy you to sleep. Do that make sense? Masculine or feminine? If it's something about the schmetch, it is something like that. Maybe they wear too tight clothes, skimpy clothes. Maybe they're very revealing. Maybe somebody tries too hard to look like a divine being. That's another telltale giveaway. Okay. Everybody is not put together all the time. Everybody is not put together all the time. None of us are perfect. If we were, we would not be here. I promise you that. With that being said, don't look at imperfections are maybe the one key thing that I will tell you. And I'm not talking about crazy imperfections, but you know what you know your proclivities, you know what your temperament, you know what you can handle in a person when it comes to maybe a little, you know, a couple of little shortcomings or something like that. But, you know, like imperfections are the thing that makes your person perfectly for you, okay? It may be that they are imperfect in an area that you find quirky or sexy, or that, you know, you may find that very intriguing here. The fakes and phonies, they're going to come off like nothing is wrong with them. Nobody is all love and light. It's a lie. I'm not all love and light. Sometimes I'm love and dark, okay? But it's never intended to harm anyone, right? Transparency is another thing. Be careful of what all a person tells you. And also, if you notice that I talk a lot, so don't worry about me. We're not talking about me right now, okay? We're not talking about me. But a person that talks a lot about their life, themselves all the time, be quiet. You hear me? Not that person, you. Be quiet. Let that person talk. Let them talk. And you pay attention to everything they say and everything that they don't say. Only the real G's gonna understand what I mean. You know, people will tell you a whole bunch of stuff, but they'll leave out key details, and you're gonna notice the skip. You're gonna notice the skip where they left out a specific thing, because it's like, also, when people are coming to you and they're always telling you what someone else did, what everyone else did to them, and it's never them, that's a telltale sign. Don't let them fool you. Masculines, that damsel in distress thing. Yes, we are damsels in distress. We need your strength. We need your physique. We need your courage. We need your everything. We need to feel safe with you. You know what I mean? But with that being said, a strong woman does not mean that she is trying to or emasculate you. That just shows you that she is, in fact, the damsel in distress. That woman had to be courageous and strong and embody those things, the masculine energies, all on her own, because a lot of people have failed her in those areas. So don't be afraid to look past that hard exterior, because, you know, a lot of women who come off like very independent and stuff like that, it is a defense mechanism. It's a defense mechanism. Because a lot of the times we be fearful because all the people you got in masculines, y'all went through this too. So I'm not discounting y'all from going through those experiences too. So y'all just take it as it resonates, you know, like people have really been through stuff in this world, through these false systems, the false matrices and false programming, false paradigms, the karmic families, karmic bloodlines, the curses, hexes, all the stuff we had to break off of our bloodlines, generational curse breakers, you know, you being the first of your kind in a long time, you know, your ancestors counting on you. There has been a lot up against the divine masculine and divine feminine groups, okay? With that being said, when people come off extra hard, sometimes it shows you fear, okay? It is masking fear, okay? And with that being said, you definitely got to use your discernment and intuition in this season. I say this season because, of course, it's hot. It's really hot outside for the people that are outside, you know, little to no clothing. And that doesn't always warrant or mean that that person wants attention. It's hot as hell, right? So have control over yourself. A lot of this is going to be, this season is about self-discipline as well, you know? So telltale signs, again, somebody that is just too damn perfect. I'm not talking about perfect for you, but somebody that is just too perfect. They don't have flaws. They don't make mistakes. It's never them. It's always someone else. Everything has to be in its place. No hair out of place. They always talk about themselves. They always wonder what you have to offer them. They like, you know, somebody that even comes off overly divine. When they try too hard to show you they're divine, masculine, or feminine, listen, that's a red flag. So yeah, clarifying life situations, trust yourself, okay? Let your intuition be the compass that leads you through murky waters. Cannot make it up. Pray for strength in your intuition, because they all out here, especially the exes that want to come back, is enough. And for those of you, if you want to let the ex back, that's fine. Then I'm not talking to you. But the exes wanting to come back, it's enough. And they are out here lurking. Trust me. They are out here lurking. Ugh. Yep. You're being guided to seek clarity. Before you even make any type of decision to date anyone, sleep with anyone, move forward, start a relationship, a connection, a friendship, give that time. Tell a person that, you know, a person that really respects you and that's really for you, they're going to respect that you want to take things slow. That, you know, you're coming out of a lot. And, you know, you just in this process of like learning how to, one, trust yourself. Because through a lot of these dishonest acts, these disloyal people, all the people that we thought we could trust that misused our trust, that abused us, that were really against us, we got to start off by learning to trust ourselves first, okay? So that's definitely a big thing. And a big part of trusting ourselves is that intuition. I think that they go hand in hand. I can't say one comes before the other, you know? Eclipse of concealment. Navigate through the eclipse of concealment, understanding the cyclical nature of hidden phases and awaiting revelations, okay? Hidden phases and awaiting revelations. It's like just when you're about to meet your person, I do feel like that for a lot of you, the coup, the karmic coup or ambush is coming right before your person. arise right before you bump into this person, right before you meet this person. You're going to notice that all of a sudden, masculine, you are going to be, I mean, I feel like that you may pull them, right? And that's no secret, right? And, you know, hats off. But you're going to notice that the grade of women are looking different. They may be coming, you know, trying to shower you with gifts, looking all put together. I mean, just everything, just every fucking thing. I'm telling you, it's like that. It's like that. And it's like, it gotta be one of them. Eclipse of concealment. They're concealing something. Trust yourself. We learn from a lot of past experiences as well. I like to give this give this advice. In order to go forward, we must go back. So remember, with Mercury retrograde, things come back full circle. Okay, that we haven't closed out a cycle, a lesson we haven't learned. You know, and typically, if you're usually falling for a specific type. Okay, it don't have to be looks. It could just be personality. This could just be status. This could be anything. Try and steer clear away from that type. Okay, I'm not saying just go downgrade. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying lower your standards. Be aware of your types, because these are the same ones that are going to come, but they're going to be a notch or 2 or 3 up. They're going to be a notch or 2 or 3 upgraded. Okay. They're going to dress better, better, I don't know, better clothes, better makeup, better hair, better status, better where they live may be better. They may have a better education. Just be careful with that. Okay. With feminines. Okay. If you are used to certain masculines here that maybe didn't, they wanted to dominate over you. They wanted to not give you leeway to be yourself and stuff. You're going to notice this, like, it's going to be almost like, it's going to be a hairline difference. I'm telling you, you really going to have to trust spirit here. Okay. But you're also going to notice the difference here. One, you're going to meet randomly. Okay. When I say randomly, bump into them. New person at work. In the store. Okay. Maybe you decided that you didn't want to go somewhere and you ended up going somewhere and you met someone there, you know, happen chance, like, but that's synchronicity. Others, these are going to be ones that, I don't know, in your DMs, people that are usually around you. You got a friend or a family member that want to introduce you to somebody. It could be something like, you know, that hot mom at your kid's school or at your nieces or nephews or grandkids, take it as a resonate, school or something. They're all of a sudden throwing themselves at you, or they're, you know, giving you the eye or something. It could be somebody at work, you know what I mean? That's been lurking on you. All of a sudden, you're going to notice that this person is trying, people are going to be trying extra hard to get your attention. That's the stark difference, okay? Seed of potential is here. Plant the seed, somebody can't spell. Plant the seed of potential and nurture its sprouting promise with your attention and care. See how many seeds are sprouting? River of release. More adventures. Especially if y'all are used to exes, certain exes coming back around, masculine or feminine, they're going to be doing it. It's Mercury retrograde. Okay. Some of them don't have to be exes. It can just be people that remind you of your ex. It's going to be something that these people use. It's going to be some type of technique, some type of glamour magic that they use to remind you of somebody. And it's going to be like, I can't put my finger on it, but you look familiar. You remind me of somebody. And it's gonna be like, damn, they remind me of my ex. And maybe you start thinking about the good times about your ex. It's a no. It's a no. Side of transition and hidden keys. Open to receive. River of release again. River of release says, Drift along liver is significant. Somebody can have jaundice. Somebody can have drinking problems, have problems with their liver. Somebody can have psoriasis of the liver. Okay. Drift along the river of release, where waters carry away burdens, guiding towards renewal. Because you're ready for a renewal in hope, relationships, love, career, money, forward movement, upgrades. You're ready for a renewal in these things. You went through the motions here. You've been going through the motions of releasing. Don't allow yourself to get trapped back into the same cycles with your type. If you have a type, opposite. That's all I know. That's all and I don't know how, it's like, what you mean opposite? I really don't know, because for everyone, it can be different. Different people, different strokes for different folks, with the river of release. Pun intended. I did that. Yeah, there was a setup for a punchline on duct tape. Worry about my butt thing. Somebody can have BBLs, so you may like BBLs, Worry about y'all sitting up straight. These girls are my son, John and Kate, +8. When I walk in, sit up straight. I don't give a fuck if I was late. Dealing with my man in the G5 is my idea of an update. Hut 1, hut 2. Big titties, big butt 2. Fuck with them real niggas. Don't tell niggas what they up to. Have to show niggas what a top is. Or I ain't thinking what a rock is. These niggas couldn't test me even if the name was Pop Quiz. Okay, that's enough of that. So these women may come off like a Nicki Minaj type of energy here. If that's your type, you might want to go for a little something else. You know what I mean? Some of y'all may be Nicki fans, masculine or feminine, okay? Slow climb. You are getting there one steady step at a time with a little bit of effort. And I'm telling you, every time you make progress, these people, that's when they come. That's when they come. Groves of them. Cannot make it up. A coup. Pathfinder. And you're going to have to find your way out through those groves, through the forest, through the trees, through the groups of people, groupies that's throwing themselves at you. Okay? Did I sound the bell? I don't know. Sorrow heals, embrace the unknown. For some of you, it's just that you never imagined yourself a fire is significant. A fire. Somebody could be a firefighter. Hell, if you're a firefighter, paramedic, something like that, you may meet a person, rescuing them from a fire, or, you may meet a person like somebody had a little car accident. Somebody had a little fender bender. It's going to be something real small and random like that, but it's just going to, you and this person are going to click. It's going to be something real what are the odds, as opposed to all of a sudden people are in your inbox a lot. All of a sudden people, hey, big head, how you doing? X is coming back around. Somebody want to introduce you to somebody that's real nice. You're going to really like this person. Be careful of all those being hooked up. What real grown person really get hooked up with people? Do this do it look like I need maker? Well, we don't know. River of release came right back out. Okay. You did a lot of releasing here. Do not allow people to go make you revert. You may be even called to gatekeep yourself. Even if you feel like you've met your person, gatekeep yourself. Your person may be extremely attractive as well. Okay. You may be finding that you can't contain yourself, masculine or feminine. Okay. You're being called to, slow climb, take it slow. Because a real promise is there. There is a real promise. You're just going to have to find it. I don't feel like that the divine or God is doing this to us, right? I feel like that it's really people coming out of the valley of the shadows. These people are death. You know, the valley of the shadows could be where you came out of. Okay. Somebody is going to like, I don't know. I don't quite know, but there's a real promise here and of more adventures. Okay. I feel like life has just began for you. It don't matter what age you are. You may feel like your life is over, and maybe you may just feel like, I'm gonna just go ahead and settle back with the ex, settle with the child's mother or father. But it's like, it didn't work for a reason. That's why the river of release is here. It didn't work for a reason. That's why you were always going on a slow climb with this person. Like it never really went anywhere. Everything was an uphill battle. But with this new person, I feel like that it's not just a slow climb or an uphill battle. It's not that. It's more so just taking your time here, working through the motions as you continue to release things that we may harbor, because we still harbor stuff years and years and years down the road from any type of traumatic events, betrayals, losses, grief. We still harbor a lot of things from those. Okay. So it's important to take it slow. So one, we don't put our baggage on anybody else. We don't bleed on anyone else. And not only that, we learn to use our discernment. Discernment, that intuition, it requires for us to be stealthy. It requires for us to have a level of grace and discipline in ourselves. Okay. Real promise says, release the chains of the past and dance to the rhythm of possibility. I thought I couldn't read there. Like, what's going on? Be careful. That's all I know. More adventures. Okay. Hookah bars are significant. Hookah. I've been picking up on that a lot too. More adventures say, embrace the unknown with curiosity, letting each journey shape your path and wisdom. Okay. I'm trying to figure out, because this valley of the shadow here, this talking about this. If you're a masculine, somebody is going to be like overly divine, like somebody is going to be like overly, I'm picking up on damsel in distress. One of these possibilities, they're going to be a real damsel in distress. Like there may be two. Okay. So out of the groups of women, men that may throw themselves at you, there are going to be two. One is going to be the real one. One is going to be the karmic. Both of them are going to appear to have went through a lot of things, or they may have also actually went through a lot of things, right? But one, you're going to have a very clear path in thinking with this person. There's not going to be any confusions. You're not going to, like, around this person, talking to this person, speaking with this person, you're going to feel very level. You're going to feel very, like at ease with this person. Okay. And the other one, they're going to be flaming fire. See the difference here? Clear mind and flaming fire. That's going to be the one, hot, passionate. They're going to be exciting and all of that. And I'm not saying your person is not, but this is the person that is going to appease to, that part of you that the ego is. We all good. We work through getting rid of the ego. It's never really gone, because where we may get rid of it at a lower level or a lower nature, we ascend. New levels, new devils talks about us, right? And we develop this new ego. The ego is only there. It's the comfort zone. It's that when we start getting too comfortable where we are, where we figure, this is it, I don't need to do any more work. That's ego. That's ego. And then we have to fight through that dark night of the soul to beat that ego, so we ascend to the next level. And it goes in patterns like that, okay? And they're only meant to strengthen us in who we are, our characteristics, our divine nature, our connection to source, and our strength and knowing and trust in self, okay? Free your mind and the rest will follow. I'm hearing that song. somebody is gonna really, really, really allow you to be you. Not you that you show up to the world, not you when you put on your clothes and all your stuff. Like somebody is really gonna just like, they're gonna be the same no matter what you look like, no matter what you have, no matter what you've been through. You know, somebody is not like, one person is going to want to always go on dates, always go do stuff, always do this, always do that. Exciting, exciting, exciting. Let's go here. Let's go there. Let's do this. You're a real person. They're going to be chill. It's like, we going out on a date. Cool. I'm with it. We staying in. Cool. I'm with it. This other person. No, let's go out on a date. Let's not stay in. I will be very skeptical of anybody that always wants to be out and about and in the streets. And I'm not saying that because I'm a wet blanket or anything. I'm pretty, you know, like I said, I like to be on the go all the time. I like to be doing things, but I never rob myself of the time that I can be at home chilling. You know, I like to go shopping, then I like to shop for my house, and I like to come decorate, and I like to chill in my house. And that's cool because I may like to go out to a lounge or something. I don't go to clubs or anything like that. And that's for a different range of people here. Okay. But with that being said, like, also, you know, business, if you're business minded or you're just breaking into the business ventures and stuff like that, your person is going to want to sit, no matter if you're on the date, out somewhere fancy, out somewhere all dressed up and all fancified and looking all nice and debonair and demure and stuff like that. Your person is going to be interested in what you have planned for your future, whether you're out on some type of fancy schmancy pants thing, date, event, or whether you're at home sitting in sweatpants and a tee. You feel me? Like that person is going to be interested in you in all aspects and facets of you. Okay. Sometimes when you having a hard or a bad day, that person is just going to be a listening ear. You definitely have to use discernment. Okay. But somebody is your 10 of cups and your 4 of wands, but be careful because right around the corner, boom, deception. And it's here again, deception. I'm telling you, Queen of Wands. There could be a deceptive Queen of Wands, or they just may look good, masculine or feminine. Fight or flight. Somebody is in the 5 of Swords. Somebody is in their survival instincts. 5 of Wands here. This person, I'm telling you, magic right on your 10 of Pentacles every time. Every time. 8 of Swords, binding, stuck. Okay. And the world, so I'm telling you, trying to get you stuck right back in the cycle again. 9 of Swords. And it's really going to have you going back like, damn, I can't believe I did this again. I can't believe I invested in this and did this again here. That's the energy. Okay. I'm going to walk away like somebody, you're going to have to walk away from it. But I feel like that with a clear mind here, you know that a decision is right. Okay. You know, and I just would be careful about having schmetch with anybody. I'm just letting y'all know that right now. We got 6 of Cups and the King of Cups, somebody from your past. You could be a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. You don't have to be. Yeah, somebody is going to be real appeasing. I'm talking about fantasy. 9 of Cups here. With the Page of Cups. I'm telling you, strange offers. Somebody is going to be, I'm telling you, it's not that it's going to be too good to be true. Something here is just like someone from the past or something you went through in the past. Somebody is one of these people, the karmic, the fake, the phony, the imitation of life. This person is going to remind you of an ex. Maybe even a parent, a past parent, a father, whatever it may be. Something too good to be true. Six of Cups, King of Cups, 9 of Cups. There's a lot of cups, and there's a Page of Cups right there. I mean, it's a lot of cups. Somebody is going to tug on your emotions, your heartstrings a lot. Hierophant energy. God is testing you. I'd be very careful. You could be a Scorpio that I'm talking to. Okay. Somebody named Lance or Lacey. Okay. The Sun energy. Okay. You know, there's a difference between this wish fulfillment and this sun energy. Somebody is going to make you genuinely happy about all parts of yourself. One of these people is going to make you feel like you got to always be put together. You got to always do this. You got to always be like that. No, do this, show up like that, talk like this, act like this. No, I'm going to take you around these people. I don't like those particular friends. I got a better group of friends. I don't like that job. Have you ever thought about doing this? It's going to be something that is going to be more so condescending about this person. It's like they're going to start off by liking you. I'm talking about the person that's not your real person. They're going to start out by liking everything about you, but then everything that you are, somebody's going to come off condescending, right? Like if you're a masculine that works with your hands, because I've been picking up on construction workers or anybody that's a builder, carpentry, furniture builder. Hell, those are immaculate fucking jobs. Jesus was a carpenter, you know, and let's say this person starts off like, oh my God, I really love your work. And then it's like, once you maybe start talking to this person, you're going to notice that over time, be aware of what they don't say, what they say and what they don't say. It's going to be like over time, this person they'll start saying like, yeah, like, I got a friend that does furniture work, but they work over here. They do this and they make this amount of money. It's going to be some shit like that make you feel like what you are doing is not good enough. That is another red flag there that you're going to be able to use to pay attention. If you use your discernment, your intuition, that's something you need to pay attention to. This is like somebody coming towards you, because I've had this happen before. Like, oh my God, I love your intellect. I like how you do this. I like how you do that. And then as soon as I get around that person or really get to know that person or, you know, give them a chance, they'll be like, yeah, ain't nobody worried about all that fucking quantum physics and quantum leaping and quantum manifesting and manifesting and shit like that. Like people start doing stuff like that to me. I've noticed that, but that's all that I am. I've noticed that a motherfucker will say it indirectly. They'll talk about something else or someone else, but whatever it is that they're saying, that they're criticizing very nastily, it'll all pertain to everything that I am. So this could be like a person that's like, if you are a carpenter, a builder, some type of construction worker, anything, right? This will be a person who like, man, I hate fucking with such and such, my brother, my sister, my friend, my this and this and that. Like that person, like all they want to do is fucking work on cars or some shit. They'll make it like indirect, but it's meant towards you. It's meant to be towards you. Ouch, that hurt. Somebody don't like that. Somebody watching you being single, okay? But again, there are secrets here. That's even gatekeeping energy with the high priestess energy here, because one of these people is a 5 of Pentacles. I'm telling you, somebody is not who they seem. They are not. It's not going to turn out well. It's meant to put you back in a cycle of lack of love, lack of partnership, lack of trust. And it's like for some of you, bro, like seriously, masculine or feminine or any other identifiable or unidentifiables. Some of you, and I definitely can relate. Sometimes it's be like, damn, this is my last try. It's like, please, like God, please do not let me fall back into the same cycle. Page of Pentacles, okay? With a jealous, ugly, vindictive person. Like, please don't let me fall back into the same cycle. 2 of Cups. For some of you, it'd be your last try. You know, and I really despise that it is like that, or that it has been like that for the bulk of us, you know, but somebody is going to try it. I feel like that, again, those cycles, and we take the positive out of them, they were meant to strengthen our discernment. We may not have never had real true love, or the ones that we really want, or the person that's really meant for us, but we damn sure know what we don't want. And we can build off of that. Everything, we can make a list of everything that everybody else had that we do not want. And we can build off of that. We know if this person was like this and they betrayed us, they cheated, whatever the case may be, we know that our person is going to be have the opposite characteristics or traits, or they're going to be the opposite of this particular thing. If this the past person did this that way, and this can be family, friends, co-workers, lovers, marriages, children's mothers or fathers. This could be a number of these things here. But if we know that this person betrayed us and they were like this, our person is going to exhibit a characteristic that is opposite of that. Okay. Courage, the cowardly dog, is significant. It reminds me of Miriam. You know, your person may be a little dingy, masculine or feminine, 9 of Pentacles. Okay. Some of you may have become very happy with being single, because hey, it just be like that. It just be like, damn, like I'd rather be single. You know, you find, you know, you have your lonely moments and stuff, and you wish sometimes there was someone there. But considering everything that you've been through in the past, child, you finding it happier to be single. But it's nothing wrong with that. Temperance, Empress. Your person is single, masculine or feminine. You're single, masculine or feminine. You're both in this tempered energy, and you're both in your divine femininity. But I'm telling you, so right around the corner, Knight of Wands and the 3 of Wands coming soon, because this talks about impulsion and quick action coming soon. They're going to come in groves. They're going to look like that they're coming out of the woodworks. That's the energy. Queen of Wands energy. Your type, 10 of Wands. We got water here. We got fire. We got earth here. Fire again. But remember, somebody is like, caliente. And someone is a clear mind. And it doesn't mean that your person is not hot. Like your person is going to pique your passions in different ways. Even if this person is your type, they're going to pique your passions in different ways. They are going to interest you in different ways. They are going to appease to parts of your mind that others have not. Okay? Do I want to continue here? I don't. Page of Pentacles came out again, and the 5 of fucking Swords again, and the 2 of Cups again. Don't get in the wrong connection. It happens every time. Somebody definitely could be a King of Cups. I've been picking up on y'all heavy. Even though we're coming out of Cancer season, somebody could have a lot of Leo and water placements here. Somebody could have a Leo moon as well. Cancer, Leo, significance. Yeah, somebody could have a watery sun or a watery moon. What? When they do that, it's like stop and look at the cards. Reminiscing. Okay, we still good to go? Good. Reminiscing, keepsake, perception, learn from the past and make memories. Outdated thinking, conditioning, replaying events over in your head. See what I mean? See what I mean? Make sure y'all are double tapping the screen and having those likes up as many people are viewing this live chat. Heart with the key and addiction. That's that type. That's my type. That's my type. I don't really listen to those songs, y'all, but you know, yeah. You know, those are the things. I don't know. You hear how old the damn songs are that I'm singing. I'll let you know I don't listen to none of this music. It'd be like, ugh, I feel like I'm losing brain cells. It's like, is there something else? Now they are coming out with more divinely guided music. I will say that. you know. But I'm a punk rocker at heart. So what are you gonna do? I like country music. I like punk rock, bro. I don't really. I like live bands as well. Okay. Now I can get with the hip hop bibbity bop. Okay, with live bands, but yeah, listen, I cannot make this shit up. The Snake, Healthy Choices, and The Girl with a Snake. Come on now. Come on. I'm telling you, relationship evolving to the next phase, healing your inner child, and growth. You did this before, or this has been done before. This is what has happened to, if you're divine masculine, your divine feminine, the men before them, before you, girl with a snake and healthy choices. They always get triangulated. They always get put in third parties with a snake that goes for the girl with a snake, the karmic. If you're a feminine, same goes for your masculine. His woman, okay? He was the healthy choice. He got triangulated. He got put in third parties with a snake that betrayed them with a masculine snake, a karmic masculine snake. I'm telling you right now. And then they had a rebirth, okay? After these people made them feel like, again, they're not enough. What they are doing is not enough. And then a separation occurred, okay? So be careful of cycles repeating themselves, pattern recognition, okay? We definitely need to do more lives on that, okay? How to really recognize patterns here. I would tell people how I do it, but I feel like I would be giving away too much because then people would know. They would know. Paradise is on the way. It is right there. Joy, happiness, expansion, playfulness, oneness, and enjoying each other. See, you and your person will be paradise to each other no matter where the hell you are, no matter what you have on or don't have on. Like, y'all think that shit is a resonates, you know? But let's not get ahead of ourselves. But you and your person, like, you're going to be paradise to each other with or without all the extravagance. I feel like the extravagance or all the, you know, the dates and the lovey-dovey and the cuddle sessions and all the long phone talking and stuff like that, video or whatever you like to do, okay? I feel like that's just a plus. That's just in addition to it. You got to be paradise. You and your person have to be paradise without these things, right? You know, I'm gonna say this to women, and this is no shade to anybody. Stop the cap. Stop the cap, okay? We don't always have to go on extravagant dates. Shit, sometimes, you know, sometimes it just be too much. You come out of all of that, bro, and it just be too much. All that, you have to take me to the expensive restaurant and all of this, and that's great, but baby, if you cannot pay for that date for yourself, if you cannot spend or you do not have in your pocket whatever that date costs, don't ask to go on that date. And I'm not trying to be rude. It's just the truth. Real people, they just want, like, your person is going to want to get to know you. They don't give a damn where you go. Okay? And everybody don't always have to go out to eat somewhere to get to know people, because I don't want to be smacking and talking to you. Ugh. And people like to eat all cutesy. I know I would, you know, eat all cutesy, like, you know, like picnics. Anybody ever heard of that? Apart. Go to the gym together, you know? I don't know. Go to Wall Street together for all I know. You know what I mean? You know, just invite somebody over to your house or I don't know. Like, bro, like, it doesn't have to be all that. Really, it really does not. I feel like people need to earn those things nowadays. Even if that's the thing you like to do, that's cool. Masculine or feminine. People need to earn that shit. They need to earn it. Like I said, people need to earn that stuff. Like, just getting to know a person. Why would I want you to go take me out on a date, spend $1,000 on me? Now, if you want to do that, that's cool. If that's what makes you happy, that's cool. But I wouldn't require for you to do that. And it's not because my standards are low, and it's not because I like being breadcrumb or I accept less. It's that for me, child, all that stuff that's cool. That's cool. But, you know, it's all these people around and, you know, I'm claustrophobic sometimes. Shit. Like heartbroken, separation, the Phoenix. I'm telling you. A lot of you have spent, you know, time by yourself to really, you know, see yourself for who you are, learn why it is you fell in these traps, why we fell in these traps. Somebody likes Tupac, specifically the Machiavelli album. Because I'm hearing Sadie, Dear Mama, child. You know what I'll be talking about. It's like the golden mirror, the self-absorbed narcissist, one-sided relationship and love bombing. That's what I'll be talking about. That dates and looking all, you know, extra spicy and you know, just like I'm not trying to be mean. Like, I don't know how to like not, maybe I'll probably be running them off, but I don't care. I don't care. Bro, because they come off all kinds of ways. Like, it just be like, and masculines and feminines. Rose-colored glasses. Masculine and feminine. What the fuck was I gonna say? People being mean to you is not a term of endearment. Stop the cap. Like, oh, that one feisty. I like that one. And I mean feisty in one way to protect themselves. But if somebody's just downright fucking mean to you and you think that they're sexy, you need to reevaluate yourself. Lightning moment, palm tree, hand of cards, okay? As soon as you get ready to ascend, it's right there. I could not make this up. Lightning, sudden change, shocking news, surprise, epiphany, upheaval, transformation, okay? Lightning, okay? Palm tree, stability, security, permanence, growth, endurance, and flexibility. As soon as you have a breakthrough, as soon as things start looking better, here come the fucking options. As soon as you are about to ascend, you want to know what card is next? Girl with a snake. You want to know what card is next? Seduction. Come on now. You want to know what card is next? The runner. They telling you to run from these times. Love, the sword and the rose. See, you gonna know who your person is. Their healthy choice. Because sword and the rose talks about truth and clarity. Love, real true love, unconditional love, as they like to call it, and healthy choice. Healing heart. The dragonfly, a new phase, rekindling something, finding out, things coming to light, adapting to change. And then girl with a snake. I'm telling you, they're going to come hand in hand. You going to meet your person, and then you going to meet somebody else, or somebody else is going to try to come into the picture, okay? Butterfly effect. Let me get two more. Asia is significant. Somebody can have Asian roots, descendant of Asia, Asiatic features. The sword and the rose, and healthy choice. You're just going to know. I'm telling you, you're going to know. The sword and the rose says clarity, truth, revelation, solidarity, force, honor, protection, power. These are the qualities that need to be top tier. They need to be the top of your list when it comes to your person. They can have all the looks and everything. Look past the charm. Is this person really an airhead? Are they a bimbo? I'm not saying nothing against those people, but you know, you got some real good, kind-hearted people that are bimbos, you know? They don't make them bad people, okay? Some people just are not that educated, or they put more of their energy into their looks, and ain't nothing wrong with that, because hey, But somebody needs to still be the same with or without those things. You get what I'm saying? And just, test out the theory. If you are interested in taking someone out on a date, now I feel like I'm talking to masculines. I can't tell you what to do with your money. Just tell a person that you got a surprise date plan for them and take them somewhere free. Okay? Somebody that's really interested in you is not going to give a damn. It's not that you're cheap. Take them somewhere free. If a person be like, oh my God, like, we at the park, like, and somebody may even fake it, like, I love the park. And they mean, you know what I mean? It's like, oh, Shay, that's not fair because what if they dress up real nice? So what? Take them somewhere free. Museums are really nice. Date ideas. Inexpensive. They may be a little expensive. Take a person to a museum. Get to know a person at a museum. See who they are. Historical museum, an art museum. It could be any type of museum, a sculpture museum. It could be a, what do you call it? I forget what all kind of museums, art exhibits, stuff like that. See how people react in habitats that are uncommon dates. Because again, people don't even go to fucking libraries. You could take somebody to a library for all I care. Just see how they react. It's going to tell you everything you know. You have clarity in mind. I feel like that you made it there. You worked hard to be able to have this level of clarity when it comes to who you choose. If you choose to deal with somebody, some of y'all just like, fuck everybody. I just want to get my money and I just want to see what God's talking about, and that's fine. That's fine. So that this message is not for you then, I'll have a message for y'all coming soon, because I feel you on that, but healthy choices is here. Okay. Making healthy choices in love and in life, self-love, self-care, and being happier. See, somebody is going to care about your well-being more than they care about where the hell you take them and what you spend on them. Not calling you a brokey, but hey, we all know that if our finances, our stability is not in order, then we should maybe take some time to get those things in a level of stability and stuff before we consider dating anyone anyways. And that's just, I feel like that's etiquette 101 for adults, for any divine being, for anybody in life. Okay. And again, I'm heavy on, I don't require from people what it is that I can't give to myself. Right. And so that's why y'all see me this self-righteous, independent type is more so that, I have to be able to give to myself what it is that I want from another person before they do, don't I? I'm gonna see if something comes out here. I don't think I'm ready for this deck yet. Yeah, we have Pachamama here. I'll show you Pachamama. Messages from the upper world, divine spirit here. Yeah, beware of the predators right here with Coyote. Okay. Pachamama is the divine spirit, but this is the more Native American one, even Aztecian. Okay. The spiral, the Coyote and the spiral. Enough said with that one. Okay. Inner conflict. Somebody is a spazzer anyways. You're going to know, I'm telling you, somebody is like, and again, like, it's cool for people to take pictures and stuff when y'all go out on dates, but I don't know. I just find that, I don't know, to each his own. Maybe I just done became a damn recluse, bro. Uncovered truth and intrigue. Karmic lesson. Partial truths. Somebody is a liar. A partial truth is a liar. I don't give a fuck if you tell me if that's half true, then the other half is a lie. That makes the whole thing a fucking lie. Drifting apart. I'm telling you, somebody trying to come in and separate you again. That's the unfiltered truth. Ace of Swords here. Okay. When I see boundaries respected, about your shared experiences here, somebody's going to respect your boundaries of what you've been through, okay? You're going to respect their boundaries. You're going to respect your own boundaries. You're going to also be tested on how you put up your boundaries. What the hell have you learned? Mercury retrograde, Leo, gossip spread. And also, I don't give a damn what nobody say. I don't give a damn what nobody says. Don't be fooled. I don't give a fuck if it's your long-term friend, your best cousin, family member. Beware of anybody putting little sowing seeds of doubts in your ear. Beware of that silver-tongued devil. Yeah, that looked like such and such. I think that there's a such and such. No, find out for yourself. Even if it hurts you or bothers you, if you're afraid to ask a person to clarify the truth, you don't need to be with them anyways. If you heard something, somebody told you something just to make you drift apart from that person, if you're too scared to ask them, you don't need to be with them. So just walk away, leave it alone, then believe what somebody else says. Because for a lot of you, a lot of your past people here that didn't make the cut, that betrayed you, it was based off of lies. In the beginning, I said something is about a labyrinth of lies coming back to bite somebody in the ass. Joint evolution. That's because these people be wanting to ride your coattails. Gossip spread. That's why they spread the gossip. Child. And then want to play double standards. Like, and then when you hear something about them, it's like, no, like that ain't, no, that you hear the unfiltered truth about them. They want to play the double standard rule. Like, no, you can't do that to me. Or like different people are held to different standards. Like, oh, that person looked like such and such. So I assume that they were just like that. You know, don't listen. You're going to even be tested with that on whether or not people are loyal or not. Okay. Spreading positivity and positive and partial truths. See, because it be like this, bro. Somebody like can be like your best friend. You bring your ass around with a divine being, even if you're not sure and you're just in the dating or just talking phase with that person. Somebody else will see in that person what you don't yet see in them. You will know it. You will feel it. You may not. You may see some of it with the partial truth, but somebody else outside of you, they're going to see what you don't see. They love spread gossip. They love to break you up. They love for you to release expectations here, because those persons will turn out to be very jealous. They will be some of the most jealous people that you have ever met. Okay. Hidden truth. They really be wanting your person. They hope that they can get you away from them and then they can hook you up with somebody else. You'll give them the cold shoulder and stuff. You'll choose the karmic energies that they possibly are a part of even sending towards you. So beware of that, because this is another thing that has happened. So we're talking about pattern recognition, right? Another thing that has happened with some of your past people here is they'll believe something. You'll get with a person. You'll tell them how great this person is, your family, whoever, friends, whatever. You'll tell them how great this person is, how they really make you feel. And somebody will know that that is your person before you do. Sometimes, a lot of the times that has happened, especially, and we were the sleeping giant at one point in time in life, right? As we all were. And then they will pay people to come towards you and seduce you at the same time while feeding you lies about this person. Like, hey, like, you remember, like, you still talking to old girl or old boy? Like, yeah, I thought I heard something, like, I think I know somebody that know them. Red flag. I think I seen them I think I'm friends with them on this platform or that platform. Red flag. They kind of remind me of red flag. Yeah, I done heard about that. Red flag. Red flag. You know why it's a red flag? Because you need to go ask for clarification with that person. This is a repeated offense here. Pattern recognition. People love doing that. People will lie and say they fucked with a person, slept with a person, They know a person that slept with a person. Yeah, you know they mess with such and such, and they got this and they got that. Child, why you can't ask? Why can't you ask? You too scared? Because if you're scared to ask your person to clarify something, if you're ashamed, you should be ashamed of yourself for even listening to that person. If you're too ashamed to ask your person for clarity, you should be ashamed for even listening to that person. That's how I feel. Then you shouldn't be with them. Okay? If you're scared to ask that person for clarity, you shouldn't be with them. If you're scared of their reaction, you shouldn't be with them, because your person is not going to take offense with you getting clarity, because we all have went through certain case scenarios and situations here. And excuse me for stuttering, y'all. It's like, you know, but we've all been through these things where all people had to do was ask and they chose not to. Group dynamics, okay? Protective shell. But that's a COO. Attachment issues. Like, we just trying to protect you, bro. Sis, we just trying to protect you because we heard there was a dog that ain't no good like that. He looked like every other man, girl. He's just like, ask your person. If you don't like their answer, that's enough for you to leave them alone. If they answer you truthfully here and it gives you a level of clarity, and maybe it's still in the back of your head what somebody said, it bothers you, you need to check the person that said something to you. After you got clarity from this person, that should be all that there is, you know? And maybe you can let that person know that, like, bro, we got to get comfortable with telling people, like, you know, maybe I'm a person that really has let people words or rumors get to my head. The rumors turned out to be true. The rumor, you know, they spread a lot of rumors and made me feel insecure about myself. They did this, they said that. We got to be a little bit, you know, also gatekeep yourself. You know, don't share too much all at one time. But we got to be honest with ourselves, and we got to be able to express this to people here. Because if people don't know, how do they know how to handle us in a proper manner? You know that saying, we teach people how they treat us? I'm just saying, mixed signals. I'm telling you, soon somebody try to come in and mix the fucking signals, put up your boundaries. If you express to a person how a person really make you feel, and then all of a sudden out of nowhere, they didn't have nothing to say about that person. Then all of a sudden out of nowhere, they start coming in and telling you all this stuff. Put your boundaries up and find out first before you make a final decision, before you decide to fuck with somebody else, or before you decide to let this person allow them to sway you towards another person. They know somebody better. Bitch, didn't I tell you that the person that I like is better already? That they everything that I want? But I'm talking about stimulating on an intellectual level, a spiritual level, a soulful level, a sexual level as well. Even if y'all don't have sex, you know, they appease you in all these areas. Okay. We have 7 systems. Let that sink in. Is a person appeasing to your sexual orifices? What are they appeasing to your nervous system? Pattern recognition. Okay. Are they appeasing to your mind? Are they appeasing to your shadow side, the parts of you that you are scared to show? But you know, this person just gets you and they just allow you to be that. You don't have to be everything that the world wants you to be with this person. We got 7 systems. That's also that mixed signals energy. It's like people in the past, people have picked karmics over a good person or over, you know, the best option because they appease to one system. It's usually the sex, the money, something superficial. I don't feel like sex is superficial, but, you know, talks for other days, you know. But, you know, it's usually for something surface level or superficial. But what else? What you think about owning land, building communities, starting businesses, creating programs, starting schools, making our own schools? What do you think about being an entrepreneur? What do you think about, you know, going into business together? What is your business plan? It's just contingency plans is what I'm hearing, you know? But yeah, as soon as somebody come in and try to mix a signal, after you already express how you feel about a person, and they want you, this is the thing, they want you to take their word, what they say about a person, you just leave that person alone, cut them off cold turkey. Somebody trying to backdoor you. They're trying to backdoor you. Yeah, authentic vibes and pretending to be fine. See, some people don't like you when you're in your genuine self. They don't like when somebody, like, you could be best friends with somebody, you could be whatever. Family members, best cousin, best brother, best sister, whatever the case may be. You can be that, but when those type of people, sometimes, not always, there are some people that when they see that a particular person, a new introduction in your life, they bring out parts of you that even they weren't able to bring out. People get jealous over that. Hidden truth. Folks don't be respecting your boundaries, push and pull, new perspective. They start going through that ambiguity within them, you know? Now all of a sudden they feel some type of way that, you know, they struggling with it. Like, I never seen that part of this person. I never seen them act like that. I never seen you like this. Be careful with those words. Because it's what they don't say in that and those things that matters. Karmic lesson, hidden truth. I'm telling you, they love putting something. As soon as you meet somebody, they love putting somebody on you. Or somebody pop up all of a sudden, somebody you ain't seen in a long time, somebody you had a once upon a time love story with. Child, I'm telling you, they put up a mask and they hide that they are jealous when they see somebody else. You're attached to somebody else and you're having fun with somebody else. I'm telling you, protective shell. They start acting like, oh, they're just trying to protect you. Shit. For some of you, you could be returning to a past love. A past love could be returning for a second chance or a new opportunity. Or somebody could be wanting to make amends. But even with those, take your time. Go slow and take your time. You don't know who people became when you were not with them. You don't know what people were into when you were not with them. And this is not me being a fucking hater. This is just me playing both sides, bro. Karmic lesson and playing both sides. And this is for people that are coming back into your life or you may be reuniting with. You don't know what people be into when you're apart from them. They be a part of whole circles of drama, the whole clown class action, you know, circus freaks, flying monkeys here. And some of them only coming back because of their pride. They see you've gotten better here. They see you're ready to be the healed version of yourself. You've evolved past karmic relationships and their pride is like, oh, I want to reconcile with you, child. Oh. Shallow. They shallow as fuck, bro. Shallow as fuck. Sex, good time. Didn't I just say that? I just said that. I know I'm a character, y'all, but like Spirit is saying, remember why you broke up with this person? Like all it was sex and a good time. That was it. They are only appeasing to one. Okay, we're good to go. They are only appeasing to one of your systems. We have 7. Skeletal, muscular, nervous, your organ system, I guess that's what you want to call it, tissue system, circulatory system, lymphatic system, take that, all that. That's a part of the circulatory system, but whatever, you know. Grave, no second chances. That's the honest God truth. Some people just don't deserve second chances. If all it was fuck and y'all throw it in the circle real good, hey, that's all it is. You can now how about this? Can you imagine if you was having sex and a good time with that person And you know y'all was screwing like you know y'all was fucking like jackrabbits, you know? Can you imagine what they was doing like that when they were away from you? You finna give that person a second chance. Collective. You know y'all do what y'all want to do. After no second chances after a breakup. Child, come on now. They're your ex for a reason. You know? Have the courage. Have some balls. Masculine or feminine. Like somebody may come back with the trench coat on with the nice little, you know, tatas out and shit. Don't make it like, you don't need to make no memories with this person. They're a whole player. They could have even had you. They was cool with you being player energy. What they tell you? Oh, now y'all finna settle down and be a divine couple? Okay. Okay, you got it. All it was attraction again, passion. That's it. The only memories you got with a person is magnetic attraction and sex. Nice. Well, maybe y'all can build like a sex business together, you know? That ought to be good until somebody's chakra system blow out, you know? We got love here. And we got time for reflection, divine intervention. I'm telling you, somebody's going to be straight magnetic attraction. The other is going to be love. And it's going to be a test. It's going to be time for you to reflect again. And for some of you, this is happening right now because one of these is going to block you. Yeah. And you're going to end up being bitter as fuck. I feel like somebody was touching me. No, not like Devin touched me. I don't be wanting to. Like, there better not be nobody touching me. Courage is here. What's courage? Somebody's gonna give you a new zest for life or give you back that spark here. To have the courage to want to do things that you lost the passion for. You know, because passion is not just about the nether regions, you know. Passion is also about, you know, like maybe I'm always picking up on artsy stuff because I'm an artsy person. You know, like I like art, I like drawing, I like painting, I like decorating. You know, I like trends. I have like a very artistic eye. You know, so I always pick up on artsy stuff. That's why I use that. But it could be that you used to draw or do art and stuff, and maybe a writer. And maybe you lost the passion for that over the years, you know, a lot of stuff was going on. Somebody is going to give you back the zest for life, the spark for that here. We have courage and marriage. Child, let's just say sacred union, because everybody don't want to start out with marriage. Like, what the fuck? Excuse me. I'm telling you, but there are going to be hella possibilities. It keep coming out. Hella possibilities. People you didn't talk to in a long time, here they come. Child, you don't get the fuck away from me, bitch. Where's my mace, goddammit? Because I can't shoot you. Legally, I can't shoot you without going to jail. So, you know, where's my mace? Taser, mace. The ancestor said I just have to use, you know, mace or maybe just a little bark or something like, arr, arr. I hope people think that I'm crazy as hell. I start acting like OB on their ass, like, motherfucker want to talk to me ever again. Be like, you all right? It's going to be an idiot out there and be like, man, shit, like, I always knew you were a little crazy and shit, bro. Like, I still want to motherfucker talk to you and stuff like. And then it's mace. Can I use mace then? It kind of be like, can I use mace now? Now. The fuck away from me, bro. Yeah, those clingy old exes and stuff. They always want to come back and cling to your fucking inner growth. See what I mean? I don't know about y'all, but I ain't going. Yeah, after they fucking cheated and broke your trust, possibly had a baby on you, masculine or feminine. Yeah, they did the same shit to you in the past life. And it's like, you were committed to this person in the past life. They did the same thing to you in the past life. Talking about your fucking divine counterpart. Get the fuck away from me, bro. Have somebody do that weak ass shit. What was it, today? You ain't gonna come outside and speak? Now, y'all know the asshole in me, right? I just stayed on in the house. I just stayed on in the house. You don't get the fuck away from me. Time for reflection, magnetic attraction, and passion again. Like, damn, how many times passion gonna come out? Y'all, listen, some of us had some real good lovers, and some of them, they was real, you know, some of them thought that they were good lovers, and, you know, we just, you know, we dealt with them because, you know, and then the breakup occurred. These people are coming towards you to break you up. I'm telling you, from your sacred unions. Player, let's have fun. Let's do all this fun stuff. Let's do all this. Let's do all that. Let's do all that. Let's go these places. Let's show up here. I know these people. I know these circles. You know, somebody gonna be fake deep as fuck. Some of y'all like underground parties. A little rave or two. Yeah, the third party. I feel like this depth is talking about this motherfucker coming out of the woodworks. My girl wants to party all the time, party all the time. Crossroads, they're gonna put your ass right back there at an intersection. Like, hey, I'm not trying to, listen, obsession, foundation, and then breaking point. It's the same fucking cycle. Let's see what it's talking about. Taking a chance, gambling, rejection, and secret admirer. This that one that work with you, the one that be near you. I'm telling you about all the ones as they coming out, as they roll their asshole out on a fake ass high horse, you know. A little rocky fucking horse. Motherfuckers coming out like this. Like, this gonna be that one that worked towards you and stuff. Maybe you told this person you were cool and stuff on taking a chance with them. Maybe somebody gonna come back and, I always admired you. I was always interested in you. Ball face, bitch. Because you can't mush people in their face no more. I think you can go to jail for that. Masculine don't do that to no feminine. But me, I don't know. These niggas will shoot you nowadays. You know, they teaching some of these men how to assault women for telling them no. Baby, just as a distraction. Believe in the right timing for distractions. Come on now. They just want you to open your heart so they can distract you. Deception, trickery, dishonest. I'm telling you. About the chasing thrills, good time, cheap thrills, you know, excitement. It's still there. It's the same shit. They want to get you back committed to that same shit or same person who didn't know, it didn't go nowhere with that person. Cancer is in the reverse. Travel, chariot in the reverse. It didn't go anywhere with that person. It didn't go anywhere with that person for a reason. Them cars gonna stay over there. Cause boy, what you talking about? Like Milk Mama, child, what you talking? I told y'all I'm getting a niqab. Motherfuckers gonna be like, yeah, I like them sexy women that be wearing them niqabs. Get the fuck away from me. That's what I'm gonna be like. Boy, I'm gonna be a fucking lunatic out here on these motherfuckers. Like, that motherfucker will like anything, and I'm not trying to like, I ain't trying to downplay y'all men or be mean to y'all men, but it's just like, God damn, especially mainly around here, okay? Because I've been here for well over too long. You know, being from California, living in Indiana, living in all these different big ass cities and places, mixture of people, and then I come down here and motherfuckers just be like, yeah, I seen you in that scarf yesterday. It was looking pretty good on you. Fuck your ass up. I'm gonna kick you. Can I use my mace now? Unexpected. Okay. All of a sudden, you're gonna be right back at the same crossroads. Be careful. Okay. Abandoned in the reverse. Magnetic attraction. You know, for some people, confirmation double birth, and we can just pretend that I didn't birth because I don't do that, you know. don't do those things. I don't do those things. But anyways, for some of you, you're going to fall right back into the passion trap. And you're going to be exhausted. You're going to be fucking like rabbits and be exhausted, but you're going to end up exhausted. You're going to fall right back into the passion trap. Like, oh my God, it's just so passionate. All these fucking diseases out here. It's like, bitch, how about for a first date, we go pitch a tent outside of the clinic all week and we go get tested every single day of the week. Coffee. I'll buy you coffee. Like, no, we can't sleep in the same car. You might try to do something to me. You might try to fuck on me. No, I don't want that. No, thank you. Because how many of y'all found out that your person got a disease shortly after you left them? How many of y'all found out that your person tried to give you a disease? They tried to come back and get you sick so they can come out with some smear campaign and try and sue you or unalive you, some crazy weird shit. They out here on freak offs and shit. That's that underground. That's that depth and party here. Them underground motherfucking elusive ass parties and shit. Everybody fucking on everybody, licking and sucking on people's toes. Like, that's why you had them bumps on your mouth that one time. I thought you were just sucking my toes. Too much? Too much. Sorry. Yeah, family, clinging. For some of y'all, this is the person that you had a family with. Everyone, I want my family back. Bitch. Get the fuck away from me. You know you my twin flame. I know I cheated on you, but I want my family back because you my twin flame. It's fuck up. Because they love to try that twin flame shit. Twin flame, soulmate. I don't want to hear none of that shit. What's your name? What your name is? Do not tell me you my divine counterpart. Like, that is some stupid shit. People that say that, I want to run from you. My ex used to say that, we soulmates though. If y'all knew what this man did to me, girl, ain't no motherfucking way that person is even human. Look, that's a demon in a skin suit, I promise you, all day. Talking about we soulmates. Soulmates? What kind of fucking soulmate is you, fool? Oh, you them car. I didn't know that there were, I didn't know at first years ago, like some years ago, 2-3 years ago, I didn't know that there were karmic soulmates and soulmates. I didn't know that there were soulmates and twin flames. I didn't know that there were soulmates, twin flames, and divine counterparts. Do you see why I said I'm not fucking with any of that? I'm your twin flame, your divine counterpart. I'm your soulmate. I don't want to hear that shit. That's all too confusing. We don't know which is which. What is your name? And I need your government name. I don't need your street name, your Instagram name, your hood name. Big South of 5900. You're like, what the fuck? Get the fuck away from me, bro. Healing and proposal. Okay? And there I go again. Ex-lover. Some of y'all gonna go through cycles of this stuff. It's gonna be like, you're gonna meet your person. All the karmic's gonna come out the woodwork. It's masculine or feminine. Confirmation. Some of you will choose your person, the right person. Relationship will get to evolving. Here come the exes, the third parties and stuff. Some will fall back into the lust trap. Some will not. And it's the God honest truth. And I'm really just giving y'all the precursor so you can choose which one you want to be, honestly. Honestly, so everybody, we can save people time because we got folks dying out here. We really have divine missions. We got people to heal. We got stuff to do. We got communities and stuff to rebuild. We got populations and stuff that need to be healed. We got people that really out here that need people that are in their right, divine and sane mind. You know what I mean? So with that being said, it's like I'm giving pre-courses for some of y'all so you can just not waste people's time. Because some people really out here are like they'll fucking cap your ass. Like for real. Like, cause some people just not playing with nobody. Some of us done been through way too much in order to keep on playing these bullshit ass booty games with y'all motherfuckers, you know, masculine or feminine. I'm dead ass serious, okay? And with that being said, for some of you, you'll fall back into the passion trap. You'll lose your person. For some of you, others of you, you know, You will move forward with your person. The relationship will evolve and you'll go towards getting married. You'll be planning your marriage. You're going to come the old ex-lovers and stuff. You know, as soon as you're ready for a commitment, a proposal here, you're going to come the ex-lover, the old spark. This is going to be the one that used to give you all the feels and the everything, but it didn't work out. That is another trap here. You will be in sorrow. Some of you will fall back into that trap. Okay. Some of you will progress past that. Some of you will get married. Okay. I'm just letting you know how this thing finna go. You really do have your own destiny in your own hands. I can't tell you, but I'm just being divinely guided on how to give out the messages. Okay. You know, you have your own destinies in your hands. Okay. Some of you will fall back into the sorrowful trap of the fantasy. You know, others of you, you're going to choose your person and you're going to choose them every time. And as you choose your person and you choose them every time, there are still going to be temptations. This is why we got to build stronger systems and foundations here to help us where the temptations, they're not even that. I mean, we really got to think about and break down the psychology of what these temptations really are, why they tempt us so much. We really got to break down these things and provide solutions for each other, because I don't feel like it's fair that everybody should have to keep on falling back into that, knowing that they are not strong enough. But I feel like also that it's not just divine design. I feel like that is still the matrix system, the false matrix here, that is still ramping out these programs at a rampant speed because it's trying to keep itself in generation and operation here. Apology and inner growth. So we got unexpected, all of a sudden, apology. Relationship connecting, okay? Inner growth. Oh, they're telling me to put it like this. Thinking, and then inner growth, whole growth. All of a sudden, somebody gonna come back with an apology for some of you. You're gonna connect with this person and you're gonna be thinking that you're having growth with this person. Child, you're gonna compromise yourself with that intimacy. Then what? I cannot make this shit up. Then you're gonna be stressed the fuck out because you should have used your intuition. You know why this is pattern recognition? Because these are things that repeated themselves, like the cards are repeating, like the message is repeating, the basis of this message is repeating. That is because everybody before you, divine masculine, did this same shit. Everybody before you, divine feminine, they all went through the same shit. You will be tested, your person will be tested. Only real divine love and divine connections is going to withstand the test of times. And time simply talks about cycles, okay? Soulmates is here. I done threw all them cards up over there like, get the fuck. Confessions of a soulmate. Child, hook up, one night stand. Yeah, y'all better keep, listen, never mind. Y'all got it. Commitment. I'm trying to make it come out a little more positive, but you know, I don't do that. Healing. You've been committed to your healing. Don't revert back. Don't revert back, okay? Because, yeah, it's turmoil ahead. And just that one night stand, it's never that. It's never that. It's never going to be just the one night stand. The energy around those things, shallow. It's like shallow water with a shallow ass fucking line, with a shallow ass electrical line. Can you imagine? And it ain't the type of shock that your ass want. Okay? Perspective. Spirit is telling you, look for that shallow puddle and that shallow ungrounded wire. Peace is next. Give me a better part of this message, divine, not divine masculine. I meant to say divine spirits. Somebody wearing the mask. Child, I guess divine masculine. Shit, confirmation. Somebody wearing the mask on feminine. Somebody gonna come in pretending to be like you're divine masculine. Like they've grown, they did the word. Fuck no. It's a fuck no. They're gonna want to propose. They may take it all the way. They're gonna want to propose to you and then sorrow. Shit now. God damn, bro. I'm telling you. Chemistry, attraction, spark. There's that passion word. Time for reflection. Fuck, man. Spirit, y'all being kind of brutal with this message, ain't y'all? My goodness. What they gonna do with themselves? Seriously. Dating, meeting someone new. Spirit is telling you to give yourself the opportunity to meet somebody new. That's just point blank, period. Because whoever these people are, like you have a family with somebody, child, you reached your breaking point when you found out all the damn lies about this person. Like, what the hell? The spirit say you're gonna let them return because your pride and ego, you want to prove to yourself that you can fix it. You want to prove to another person or to people that you can fix it. It'll be right this time. Shit, legal matters. Okay. Legal matters. And you should know it. Possibilities. I'm telling you, grass is greener. Possibilities. Give you a chance to meet somebody new. Somebody needs to hear that. Realizations. Okay. Epiphanies, understandings, and awakening about these fucking second chances. Okay. Loyalty is dead. They said second chances, that loyalty shit is dead. You don't know what people do or when they are away from you. And I'm sorry, that's just the fucking truth. Now you can't come back, fool. Like, we broke up. Did you leave me? I left you? Oh, well, keep it that way then, motherfucker. Like, what you talking about? What you talking about? Get the fuck away from me, bro. Like, can I tase him? No? Okay. Child, ain't nobody from my past coming back. You better get the fuck away from me. Friends, look, friends gonna try to influence you, to separate you. I cannot make this shit up. These patterns, these pattern recognitions are a motherfucker. Friends trying to influence you. Soon as you date and meet somebody new, didn't I tell you this? Here come the friends trying to influence you, to separate you, block you, put separation between you and this person, put distance between y'all. Are we recognizing the pattern recognition for nothing new under the sun? These things repeat themselves until we learn our fucking lessons. Hopefully for some of us, we still live through these things, because a lot of these things are catered, or they are made, or they are structured around us being unalived. God honest truth. And a lot of you know it. Pain, ex-lover. Come on now. As soon as you fucking heal, okay? Boom. They keeping tabs on you. Hey, big head. I'm confused why we start to stop talking. I'm confused. Like, I didn't break your heart. I'm confused. Like, why would you think like I'm heartbroken? I'm confused. I don't understand. Like, why did you change? Why did you run from me? I wasn't no snake. That's the God honest truth. Eat the forbidden fruit. You know what I mean? Fuck you talking about. Ex. I don't know what the fuck motherfuckers be doing without me. Once I fuck you and somebody else fuck you, it's a done data. You feel me? I ain't fucking behind nobody. I mean, it's like, it's cool. If you want to go do your little thing while you out there, cool, don't catch nothing and stuff. But once I get a hold of you, I'm not fucking after nobody. You done fuck somebody after me? Done data. It's dead ass serious, bro. I'm dead ass serious. Spirit say straight moving forward, traveling, new adventures, new things, seeing new sights here, opening up my heart. This some eat, pray, love type of shit. It's a done data. Any ex ever say that they got back with me, they a mortal fucking lie, bro. Karma, healing and releasing karma from these influences. All these people, all of them. Oh, well, keep trying to get me back around my ex. Well, you know, he said, I don't give a fuck. Why didn't you rip his tongue out? You can't cut his tongue out? We can't do that. Oh, it's illegal. It's still illegal. Okay, let me know. Let me know when it's not. I don't want to hear shit from nobody. Baby, I'll block motherfuckers in their face. Shit, ask motherfuckers about me. I know that X will be out here lying. That motherfucking Sagittarius, shut your lying ass up. Even that Scorpio too, shut your lying ass up, bro. Motherfuckers will tell you, motherfucker be knocking at the door and I be at a glass pane looking at them like, you ain't gonna let me in the house? I can't see the kids. Who are you again? I think I'm gonna call the police on you. I gotta call the police. I got to call the police on you. Fuck you talking about, bro? Well, but I swear, bro, people be thinking I be bullshitting. She's a maniac. Signs of love, spiritual awakening, divine feminine. Okay? Unfinished business. So this is an unresolved situation. For some of you, this is something where it never went anywhere and never got off the ground. I just want to make sure y'all hear my madness, child. You know, and it was all in divine timing. Now, for these situations, cool, because, you know, divine is saying, I'll allow it. You know, that's cool. Where it never went anywhere. And these situations occur with you. Some of you are getting a second chance when it comes to you being with a person and actually seeing where it can go. There's a difference. This is not somebody you were fucking with that cheated on you. Y'all was cheating on each other. Y'all was third parties and polying and all this other crazy shit and, you know, sharing and all this other crazy shit. Somebody had a baby. There's not none of that, bro. This is a situation where it never went anywhere. For whatever reason, it never got off the ground. It never went anywhere. You want to revisit, both of you want to revisit and see where it goes. Difference. But remember, you don't know who a person is and what they did when they were not talking to you, dealing with you. Now, if y'all just separated, went separate ways, y'all really didn't get a chance to know each other here. And, you know, but this is where discernment and intuition comes in. And I'm just letting you know. Elusive and abandoned and regret. But see, some of y'all are regretful because, you know, maybe you weren't in alignment with this person at the time. Maybe they weren't the right fit or you weren't the right fit for them. Maybe you had a lot going on. Maybe it's just a lot of things. Some of y'all could have been dealing with old exes you were back and forth, teeter-tottering with, okay? Masculine or feminine, okay? Or maybe for some of y'all, your friends put distance between you and a person here. They told you all, like they told you to date somebody new, or as soon as you was finna date this person, or you said you were interested in this person, here come your rag-clad ass friends. I bet you some of them was in his or her inbox. Child, that's what I don't be liking about these motherfuckers. Like damn, bitch, you was fucking my baby daddy. Damn, bitch, you my cousin, you was fucking my baby daddy too. Damn, bitch, you my best friend, and you was fucking my baby daddy too. Like, damn, everybody done had a turn. Damn, homeboy, you never mind. No, too much. Intimacy, okay? Intuition, inner knowing, and legal problems. And believe in the right timing. Because for some of you, you could have been going through legal problems, a divorce, a breakup, custody battles, stuff with your businesses, stuff with your family. Anything. It could be anything, you know, maybe some shit that crept back on you from in the past here. For some of you, that could have been a setup by your friends too. Somebody, as soon as you told this person or these people you were finna date somebody, you met somebody, you wanted to give it a try. Oh, they brought up some shit from your past. Somebody went and snaked you out. They went and straight snitched on you. Crime stopping ass bitch. I didn't say that. Who said that? Somebody said that. I didn't say that. That's who it is. You use your intuition to know that these legal problems was caused by some friends, some fake ass friends that wanted to separate you from a new person that you met. Baby, these motherfuckers some skunk snake dirt bum raccoons out here, Carolina River Cricket licking ass motherfuckers. It's so sad, bro. It's so sad the way people betray people. Like, damn. Y'all really out here desperate. They just have to want your person. Does it ever occur to you, occur to people that maybe they don't want your person, they want you? And it doesn't have to be on a sexual thing or on no gay or homo shit, no, nothing like that. And excuse me if I said that word and used it in a derogatory manner, no disrespect. But does it ever occur to you that the only reason why people sleep with your person here or they move you out of the way to get with your person is because they want to be in your shoes? They want to be you. And this happens to men too, more than what y'all realize. Some of y'all got a lot of friends here that don't know who the fuck they are without you. So they want to be you so they can see who they can become when they you. Shit. I don't know. Don't ask me, ask they crazy ass. You realize this. You realize these motherfuckers wanted to be intimate with whoever you wanted to date that was new. Oh, that's the truth. Honesty. Yep, that's the truth. You've been trying to escape this truth. But you know, you can be getting the intuitive downloads and stuff like that. They separated you from a person here because they knew that was your person. And they wanted to be intimate. They wanted to do the nasty with them. And this may have hurt you real bad to find this out, to realize this, that they wanted to be, these friends put distance between you and a person from some type of elaborate lies, some type of labyrinth of lies that are coming back on them. You're realizing this, and it hurt real bad that these motherfuckers were snakes, okay, that were attracted to your fucking person. I'm telling you. Yep. And they wanted to deplete you, or they wanted to deplete your person through sexual energy. Or they sent another person in to deplete you, your sexual energy. So maybe they could sleep with that person too. This could be an ex, a baby mama, an old fling, sneaky link. You got a friend or friends that were sleeping with this person too, because they were siphoning your energy through this person so they could wear your energy, go into your actual person and pretend to be you. I told you they wanted to wear your skin. So for some of you, those karmics, those exactly what they were sent to do. I'm telling you. Because a lot of these people, they want to be you. They want to wear your skin. They want to be the divine masculine to a divine feminine. They want to be a divine feminine to a divine masculine here. They will send in somebody to you, a decoy, to sleep with you, get in a connection with you, put space, distance between you and the person that you really, really, really are interested in. Okay. You're sleeping with that person. You made a commitment with them. However, okay. You done been with them for a while. You know, y'all probably done got matching tattoos or some shit, matching t-shirts. Take it as it resonates. Then all of a sudden, for you to find out that these friends that hooked you up with this person, they fucking this person, taking them down too, they were siphoning your energy. You know what they do with that energy? They going back to your person, the one that they separated you from. They've been going back wearing your energy, trying to pretend to be you, even in the dream state, to try and connect to this person. Memories. This what happened in the past life. Heartbroken, okay? About what you see, about what you found out, about this newfound perspective, about how these motherfuckers was attracted to your ex-lover attracted to your new person, everybody attracted to you and your new person. Like, goddamn, that's going to be the energy. And it's because of your stability, your foundation, your Four of Wands energy here, okay? And they lied. And this could even be people in the home or in the business. You're at a breaking point with these people. For a lot of you, you've gotten there, you know, and you release the hell out of their ass. It's like chucking up the deuces. Return. Karmic relationship. Listen, pattern recognition is fucking this table up right now, these cards. Releasing. And repeat, and repeat, and repeat. And rinse and wash and repeat. And rinse and wash and spin, or what is it? Wash and rinse and spin and repeat. What don't come out in the wash will come out in the rinse. Ecstasy. I'm gonna pull a few more cards and then healing. I cannot make this shit up, bro. How many times this shit gonna come out? Healing release, ecstasy release, passion release, old spark release, old flame release. Toxic relationship release, healing release. You know what I mean? Keeping tabs on you, blocked. You done blocked the other woman. Okay? She may be beautiful, but that bitch confused as hell. Or you need to block the other woman because there's turmoils ahead with that person. Then you're going to be longing for your real person after you made a mistake of letting somebody else return. Giving somebody else a second chance, child. Yeah, nourish, divine timing, and then ecstasy. These motherfuckers won't let off, will they? They're like goddamn flies on shit. You're not shit, you know what I mean? Ecstasy, and then running. They tell you to run from that shit, player from the Himalayas, that fucking one night hookup, one night stand. Your ass will be long, and one day I'm gonna heal and release that addiction. Listen. As soon as the new love come in, this when this shit come in. New love, this shit. Then it be over before it began. Grow, over. And then your loyalty is being tested because divine is testing your loyalty because your person has been through the ringer with the same shit. Masculine or feminine. If you're feminine, your masculine has been through this shit. If you're feminine and you've been through this same ringer here, don't waste that person's time. The possibilities are coming in to test your loyalty. Do you really want the divine connection or do you not? Because literally you can tell the divine, and I think I'm gonna take my chance with the possibilities. It's a lot of them out here. Do your big one then. Leave divine masculine the fuck alone. If you're feminine, like if you're masculine, your divine feminine has already been through the shit. You can have all the possibilities. Everybody don't want that because people want to be safe. They want all their systems to be safe. You get me? Some of y'all fuck with all these options and stuff. They be wanting to kill your divine feminine. They be wanting to unalive your person. They be wanting to wear their skin and be them. Okay? They be wanting to siphon their energy. They be wanting to get them sick with a disease through you. So it's the possibilities or your divine union. If you want the possibilities, it's like, and I just don't want to give that up. Save the divine some fucking time, honestly. Like, don't kid yourself. I think, you know, a lot of people are going to eliminate yourselves from being on a divine union roster. Just eliminate yourself. Don't waste the divine fucking time because it's other shit that got to be done besides somebody you wanted a divine being and you want all the options. Like, divine being got other shit to fucking do. Bigger things to do for God. Like, can you imagine standing in front of God and saying, God, yeah, I stopped your divine child from, you know, from healing all these good people, from being their best self, putting them in third parties and stuff. Yeah, I stopped them from healing all your other souls and stuff, you know, because I wanted them and I wanted the possibilities. I couldn't, you know. Can you imagine telling God that? I'm just saying. So if you can't, I'm serious. Like, people really need to start thinking about this. What if one day you are placed in front of the most high divine source or divine counsel? You gonna tell them, yeah, I stopped that person. All these people died and stuff. They lost their souls, their lives and stuff because I wanted divine and I wanted the options and I was letting them siphon that person energy through me and I stopped them from being their greatest potential. Like, yeah, I did that. It's like, my bad. You think you're gonna get off with a my bad? Okay. Resistance, cloudy judgment, spying, family. Child, nobody got time for this shit. Like, get your baby mamas and your baby daddies in check before you come to the divine dance. Nobody dealing with that shit. Like, y'all better learn to put them people in their life, them papers in their life. Some of y'all be like, they crazy as hell. They make guns. I didn't say that. I didn't say that. Bluff. Listen, bluff and possibilities. Like, come on now. The divine feminine. There are other options. Divine feminine or feminine energies. These divine masculines do got other options. They ain't finna play with you. Nobody want to fucking play with your ass, okay? You need to do right or your ass can be released too. You can be shocked all you fucking want to. Like, because see, another thing that I will point out about women, and I will say this, they think that because they're the divine feminine, yes, you are the prize per se, but you can fall the fuck too. You can fall too. You fall right in the trap. We all fall in the trap. The shit can happen to us too, okay? Don't think because you're a divine feminine that you're excluded from being fucking released. See, you know what I mean? Don't be shocked by that. Like, I'm a divine feminine. I can't make it's always the divine masculine here. Sometimes it be y'all bitch. I didn't say that. Too much. Too much. Single parent, sex, good time. Come on now, divine feminine. Come on, divine feminine. Hello. Hello. Need to put up boundaries, all that shit. You don't need to make a baby with a motherfucker, let a motherfucker nut all in us and shit and make babies and stuff. Single parent right here. You think that shit, you think I really planned that shit out? Like, oh yeah, I want to be a single parent. Dumb enough to motherfucking go through the steps hella fucking backwards though. And I went through all the karma because of it. Now, shit, you ain't get no baby up the fuck up out of me. Nah, you ain't got to put no rubber on, bro. You need to put a motherfucking Teflon vest on. Fuck away from me. Get away from here, bro. Like I got a gun and I'm not scared to use it. You know, that's just for joking purposes, entertainment purposes only. Yeah. Motherfucker be like, yeah, it's only you and stuff. Let me nut all in you. We can have these babies. We gonna have a family. Shit, that fantasy was over before it fucking began. I ain't doing that shit again. You better get the fuck away from me. Do you not see me trying to get my body back together? What's wrong with you? Look what I look like being in a bikini, fucking 7, 8, 9 months fucking pregnant. You better get the fuck away from me. Talk about some goddamn. Like, bro, I ain't doing that shit no more. No more. Motherfuckers will tell you, we playing these kids, and the nigga will turn around. When motherfuckers come to me and you sending your homeboys towards me to try and fuck on me, like, one, how stupid do you think I am? 2, your homeboys is bitches and snakes because they tell me every motherfucking thing you got going on. And 3, they was the ones that was telling me how you was going all over the town and telling people that them weren't your kids. Bitch, where? Have you seen them little motherfucker look just like your motherfucking little gremlin, retarded ass? I mean, now granted, my kids are cute, you know. Don't worry about that. They got their mom and them. But nonetheless, it's just like, what? Like, my mom, he been going around for the longest telling folks them ain't his kids. Oh, we don't need no Murray for this, but baby, bring on them fucking DNA tests. I love it. I love it. Them ain't who kids. Ain't none of my kids been confused about no baby daddies. That's fine. That's fine. Ciao. Motherfucking all that bliss and happiness, divine feminines, we have done it. Okay? Yeah, I'm putting us on the spot. Us. Putting us on the fucking spot. Sitting up here looking silly as fuck. Motherfucker can be in love with us, don't have to bust out, man. Listen, I'm going to need you to do something. I'm going to need you to do something. I'm going to need you to wrap yourself in cellophane and only cut out this part. That's the safest way that we're going to be able to date. You know, it's something like that. Matter of fact, let me wrap myself in cellophane and then I'm going to put on my niqab. Motherfucker going to be like, you sweating hella hard under there. At least I'm losing some weight. I'm just saying. Bliss didn't disappear. You know what I mean? Go straight gold star ass. We knew better. We knew better. Go back that risky, unfinished business now. Because it's not just always the divine masculines. Y'all bitches is falling too. End up being sorry. Sorry ass independent women. Hey. This is not my, listen, I'm not speaking this then. This is the message. These are curses here. These pattern recognition, these repeated cycles, these are curse cycles, okay? That's why we keep going through them. There you go, the cycle. Chasing, saking, pursuit, toxicity, and resilience here, okay? With divine feminine, okay? These are the cycles that we went through. So you can heal, so you can have your awakening. We all went through the cycles. There's no need for nobody to feel embarrassed. Shit, we went through shit. We went through things. It is what it is, okay? Yeah, we all got gaslit like, oh, we thought that meant love. It's like, well, we learned what love was not, even if we never had it, okay? Child, somebody that abandoned you want to hear from them. You finna hear from them. Child, somebody regret having chemistry, having passion with somebody else. Child, the truth is they wanted to escape your ass, and that's just the bottom line. You make this person anxious, okay? Because they were just lusting too much. It was just too much out. See what I mean? Same fucking cycles. Masculine, feminine, don't matter who I'm giving it out to. Okay? peace and shallow. You wanted peace, they want it to be shallow. It's just like, hey, they get the conflict of commitment, okay? Their romantic feelings, they committed, okay, to conflict. They like that shit. We committed to conflict at one point in time in our life. Truth bomb. Went through them emotional storms for the influences. They could be societal standards and stuff that say you need to have a man, you need to stay with your baby daddy, your baby mama, your child's mother, your child's father. You need to get married. Child, that motherfucker tried to unalive my ass. Fuck you talking about. I mean, real life. Like that man tried to kill me. Entertainment purposes only. That man tried to kill me and his kids. But then repeated cycles, repeated karmic cycles, pattern recognition, y'all. We got to get rid of that fucking pride. Fuck the dumb shit. We all been through stuff, you know? We have all the money, be the best dressed. We can have the greatest. We can have the best body and stuff. We all been through stuff, you know? And so our person is going to definitely inner over outer stand that, okay? They're going to see in us what they've been through within themselves or what they even witnessed one of their close people go through as well. You know? It's a lot of fear out here about getting into these connections, these divine unions. That's what they wanted. They wanted us to go through so many of these repeated patterns, this shit over and over and over again. Different people, same fucking thing. You know? They wanted us to go through this shit repeatedly. They wanted us to get to the point where we're at right now, fearful of being in connections, fearful of trusting in ourselves, right? We know what not to do. I don't live in fear. All my fears have already played out in my life. So it's like, what else am I going to fear? Death? Shit, didn't I die a couple of times in this life? And y'all can think I'm playing about that. Didn't I die a couple of times in this life, ancestors? Shit. I don't live in fear. I'm just like, well, you know, all my worst fears came true. To see my children die, any of my children die, you know, I went through that. Ultimate betrayals, like, I don't even know. You would think that a motherfucker trying to unalive me and his kids would be the worst thing. No, that wasn't the worst. That wasn't the worst thing. You talking about fears to the been through it. I don't live in fear, bro. Motherfucker can't scare me. You can't scare me back to you. You can't scare me to choose you by default. Like, bitch, what I look like? Seriously, that's real life. Like, that part is me. When I talk like that, like, bitch, what I look like? Like, I know God put me on here for a purpose. I don't give a damn if it was good to go through the bulk of this shit. I went through it, and I'm living to tell people we don't live in no motherfucking fear. Fuck, our God don't operate in no fucking fear. Our God operated to make us strong through the fucking fear. And I'm letting that be known right now. Like fear of love, and I have my doubts, but like, hey, I'm still a loving being. Now, is somebody gonna love me the same? Who knows? I know the pattern recognition. Soon as I see any hints of that shit, I'm out. Don't worry about it. I'm dead ass. Like, soon as I see a pattern recognition, you show any fucking inkling. I don't care if people say I'm being too harsh. You show any fucking inkling. Because I expect for you, if you've been through what I've been through, I expect for you, if you see any pattern recognition in me, that it look like that I'm taking you down the wrong road or I ain't about the right, I expect you to ghost my ass. Trust yourself like I trust myself. That's the message. Be careful and mindful of pattern recognition as you proceed and move forward. Know that they are going to come in coups. I hear that. Ambushes here. They're going to come in groves here, throwing that ass, tail, dick, money, everything at you. Okay? And just know, When that happens, your person is right there, literally right around the corner. Maybe even by a day or so, a couple of days, a week. It be like that. It's like that. They're about to try it again. That's the messages. Thank y'all for tuning in and tapping in. If y'all really like the message, early morning message, happy Friday. Friday? It's Thursday? It's Thursday. Child, I don't be knowing what time it is. That's how much I don't be giving a fuck. Okay? People like, you don't give a fuck about nothing. Show on. Like, God, what we doing next? You know? Definitely got to be transparent out here for me, you know, to let people know. I don't be telling people what I've been through before people to give them like instructions on what to do to me. That kind of just be like, shit, you try that shit if you want to, bitch. Try that fucking shit if you want to. I think people really get that misconstrued. They think that just because, like, if you tell them about the bad relationships, they think you never had a good one. You know, it's just like, yeah, silly of you. And then you see them try to pull that little bullshit. You be like, oh, pattern recognition. It's time to move different, my nigga. Like, hey, and it just be, that's how I be. That's how I be.